On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stuck this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
First down throw by Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Pearson on the slant. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've got to pause now for an injured player, and not the guy you want to see struggling. That is Brock Purdy, who the medical staff is standing beside. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Kyler starting off with the throw. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Luke Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Murray to throw here on third. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's fourth down.
They are going to go. Here's Murray. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, they'll run. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Purdy now on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Flush down now to his left. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And no gain after the catch, but the gain still out across midfield. There to the 45. All set up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
They're going play action. It's Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
They give on second to Benson. Still going past the 40. At the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, Just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. On the move, past the 40. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Nearly a big play by the safety, and I guess you could still say it was, but it benefits the offense as he gets called for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Purdy throwing here. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. McCaffrey on third down. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. He doesn't get close to breaking even on this play, Brock. Out of bounds, well behind the line. Second and long coming up.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Second and 13. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Murray looking to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. Play not developing as they hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
He has it at the 33. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It's a gain.
Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That is Compton, and it's Higgins again. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
2nd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he's gotten it down to the 30 before going out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Down by Fred Warner.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 28. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Murray keeps it. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. Quick slant complete. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down and goal to go.
Benson.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. From the gun, it's Murray. Intercepted in the end zone. Fred McDuffie in to pick it up. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Yeah, totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Purdy on 1st down. He's got Ayuk downfield. 35 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
1st down throw by Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. Trying to push this past the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
For the 49ers.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
It's Benson on the give. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. And it's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Collins on the stop. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And the 49ers in a dime set now. 3rd down coming. Here's Kyler to throw. And pass is complete to McBride. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
First down, Purdy to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Coach.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. And I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Cardinals 13.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they'll only slide 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 24-yard line.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Running with James. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, 49ers.
Going to the ground again on first. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Murray set up to throw. He stays up. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds the in route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third and 4 coming up now. Connor here from the gun. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Big ass open, big ass open. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands That's on one. Motion man. Sure.
Desperation time here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Purdy throwing here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Jade, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Finds Higgins for another grab. And this one does not go far.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They're going play action. It's Murray. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
On the hole, on the hole. 2-2.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. This connects with Higgins. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Big Ace, 2-2.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Bus.
From the gun, it's Murray. Has it in close. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And the Cardinals electing to try another two-point conversion. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They're set up at the 35 now. They're going to pass it here. He's got it near the 8. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers stretch the lead to 23. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Hey.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Go right side, and McBride has it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little creepy.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play. And now it's third down.
18.
Purdy setting up that play action. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Purdy trying on 4th down. He connects downfield. And they get this down to the 28. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. First throw for the backup now. We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Get set.
And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance of a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Glendale.